Communication or connection? Which has improved in modern day? Well, the answer is communication. With smartphones and the internet, we are able to communicate with whoever we want, whenever we want, and wherever we want. Facebook allows us to find old friends and message anyone quickly. Things like Skype have made long-distance relationships possible too. And just in general, we can talk faster and easier than ever before. But what does that mean about connection? Sadly, connection and communication don't go hand in hand. In fact, our connection with other human beings has completely died. Just because we are able to talk to people quicker and easier doesn't mean we are connected with those people. Phones in general have killed our connection. People aren't even looking at the world anymore because everyone's faces is in their phones. You look at the street and see people walking down the sidewalk, standing at bus stops, walking through the mall, and looking like brain-dead zombies. People don't even talk to each other when they're eating together at the same table at a restaurant. Look around and you see people on their phone instead of talking to the person right across the table from them. People have been so brainwashed with talking to people on social media instead of real life that people have actually become content with it and don't even desire to meet up and talk face to face. But we should not be content with this. Human interaction is so important, but it seems people today either don't know this or have forgotten this. Talking to someone face-to-face through Skype is not the same as talking in person. Talking in person and just being around people in real life is something that's dying, but it's very important. We need that human interaction. Shaking hands, talking, and laughing with your friends. You can't connect with people on a real, personal level when you're on social media, even if you're talking to them face-to-face on Skype. Another aspect regarding our loss of connection is the addiction it causes. Of course, your human interaction and connection is going to die, and it's because of addiction. Did you know that social media is linked to depression? This is pretty obvious, but studies say only 9% of Facebook users actually use Facebook for communicating. Funny, right? Considering I said that social media helps our communication. However, hardly anyone actually uses it for that. The remainder of people use it to make their lives look better than everyone else's. How many people do you see or know personally who use Facebook just to brag about their lives, update you that they're at the gym or bought a new car, or are eating at a fancy restaurant? People who take photographs of their food, for example. Guess what? It's a psychological fact that the majority of people who do this are actually the least happy. They use social media as a way to mask their depression and give off the illusion that their life is actually great, because it makes them feel better about themselves if you think that their life is great. It's basically the people who thrive off of how many likes their photos have. And many people are like this. In fact, according to the stats, most people are like this. There's an experiment that I want everyone to try. If you agree with this video so far, actually even if you don't, I think you should try this experiment. It's an experiment I created back when I first made this video back in 2014, and I tried the experiment and it works really well. In fact, I still do it once in a while because it's important to do this. We need to reconnect with who we are as people, what life is, what's outside of our homes, when we're on our computer, playing video games, watching TV, sitting on our phones or iPads. Go out somewhere. I'm not saying somewhere expensive, just go out. Go walk around the mall. Go hang out with some friends. Go to a restaurant, or even just take a walk. But whatever it is you choose to do it without your phone. Leave it at home. Now I know what you're thinking. Why can't I just go out, bring my phone, but just not look at it? Well, sadly, it's not good enough, because people won't just leave it in their pocket and ignore it. Phone addiction is very severe. The minute you feel the phone vibrate, get an email or a text or a voicemail, you are going to check. Just think about the way you feel when the phone is about to die. You want to run home and charge it ASAP, right? I know I feel the same way. This is what addiction is. This is brainwashing. People have become very controlled and brainwashed by their phone, by technology. In order to truly get the benefit of this experiment, you need to leave your phone at home. So the idea is, leave your phone at home and go out somewhere. What you're going to experience is freedom. Trust me, it's true. And with that, you're going to see just how much control your phone has over you. When that phone is in your pocket, All you want to do is check it every time it vibrates. You want to charge it when it's about to die. You got people calling you left and right, either friends or important phone calls. But as humans, we are taken in by this constant stress, the toxicness of our phones. Go somewhere and take a walk or go to the mall, whatever, without your phone. You will feel free. You will feel relaxed. The stress will disappear for that time. Because you won't be looking at Facebook and looking at drama or awful and negative news stories. Seeing what's going on in the media, all that kind of stuff will be away from you for that short period of time. And you will realize how nice life is without technology, where you can feel relaxed without your phone. Many people say, oh, I already experienced that. I don't look at my phone every second. Of course you don't. But you check it every so often. And that's enough to make you feel the stress of the world. But you will feel real relaxation when you go off the grid, even for just a little while. Trust me, try this experiment. Go to the mall. Go shop. Go window shop for a little while. But leave the phone at home. I know this can be difficult because some people need emergency phone calls, but give it a try. You will feel so relaxed, knowing that you don't have to focus on the drama you see on your Facebook, the drama going on around the world, being texted and called every 2 seconds. Try it and you'll see how it feels. I've done it many times because, even though I understand the brainwashing of modern technology, I'm still part of it. So I have the self-awareness, though, at least, to see the difference of with my phone and without my phone. And speaking of the experiment, the next time you go to a restaurant with some friends, even if you have your phone with you, don't look at it. I think one of the worst things about being with other people out in the world and looking at your phone is when you're at a restaurant. Because there's people sitting at the table with you, you're supposed to be enjoying your meal and talking to them. Let's change this. Let's keep our communication the way it is, but let's improve our connection again with the world and other human beings. For the record.